Peggy 16.
One genre that we don't get to see very often on Xbox 360 is kind of isometric hack and slash RPGs, something more of a PC thing. But we have seen them every now and again on 360, and one of the good ones was Sacred 2 Fallen Angel, which is finally getting a sequel in Sacred 3, coming this summer on Xbox 360. And it's looking, well, we're not really sure how it's looking because this is a CG trailer and we haven't seen any gameplay yet, but we know pretty well from Sacred 2 what the gameplay is all about.
Yeah, I mean, in the past, it's often been the case where developers would be not lazy, but they sort of overlook the differences between mouse and keyboard support versus controller, and, you know, there's a tendency for these sorts of games to work better on PC, but Sacred 2 did a fairly good job of it, you know, so we're pretty excited to see them coming back this year with a sequel finally. I mean, it's been a while. 2009 was...
5 years, it's a long time.
Just a long time. So, I mean, some of the big features here, we're looking at 4-player co-op, which is obviously like a standard in the RPG genre nowadays, which again is fun to see, and interesting, like online and offline co-op.
Yeah, so basically there's always going to be 4 characters, whether or not you're playing with friends or not. You'll always have 3 other people playing with you, and if it's local, you can have people just with other controllers sitting alongside you playing, which is really cool. It's something we don't see enough of really on Xbox 360.
Totally, and you know, right now we're getting into a sort of situation where the 360 lineup is starting to thin a little bit, but it's really good to see developers still just coming forward with these big meaty experiences. You know, the Sacred games have always been very full and sort of really good for replayability. So summer drought, it's not looking so droughty this year. It's looking quite full.
Yeah, absolutely. And with some nice little nichey kind of games that will just fill in those gaps between the big blockbusters and give you something especially to play with friends and have everyone gather around. So yeah, coming out this summer on Xbox 360, online and offline co-op, a great isometric hack and slash RPG in Sacred 3.